You can travel for back in time here. A secret place. Where shall we go today?
She lived alone in a quiet corner of the town, and every day passed without change. A quiet tragedy. No one was at fault. The quiet town. She lived alone in a small corner of the town. Every day passed quietly, with nothing remarkable happening. Yet a faint feeling of being watched sometimes stirred unease in her heart. People walked by busily, paying no attention to her. No one spoke to her, and only the sound of leaves crunching underfoot echoed softly in the streets. A small discomfort. One day, she walked along her usual street. A forgotten umbrella lay on the sidewalk. When she reached out, there was no weight, no wetness, just cold air brushing past her fingertips. Strange. The sensation pricked at her chest. But she did nothing and passed by. Later, she would never realize the small moment had been a turning point. The chain. At home, she found an unfamiliar scrap of paper in her mailbox. She thought it might be someone's doodle, but the meaning was unreadable. The smallest events accumulated, slowly carving a hollow in her heart. No one was at fault. She hadn't picked up the wet umbrella, hadn't read the paper, yet the outcome would have been the same. In the shadows. At night, the shadows in her room stretched long. She buried herself in the blankets and closed her eyes. In the stillness, the sounds of the town faded away. Loneliness weighed heavily, yet it strangely brought comfort too. No one blamed her. She didn't feel the need to blame herself either. A small decision. The next morning, she walked the same streets. A coin from last night gleamed by the vending machine at the corner. She hesitated to pick it up, but eventually walked past it. Why? There was no one to answer her. No answer existed. Yet she continued walking. A sign of the end. Life went on as usual. No one was at fault. No one had ever been. Yet the air in the town felt heavier, and the colors seemed to fade. The world she saw had lost its former vibrancy. But it was no one's doing. A quiet aftermath. One night, she stood on her balcony, gazing at the lights of the town. No one walked the streets, only the sound of the wind echoed. A small empty space opened deep in her chest. Whether she lived or died no longer seemed to matter. She was simply there, standing. No one was at fault. And she herself was not at fault. The town slept quietly, and another night passed, unchanged. It's the little everyday things that make life better. Kindness and love.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Happiness for all viewers.